The second half of the season.
I'm referring to this as a competitive moment.
Okay. The second half of the season and the way your defense played over the final 8 games, what changed in terms of how you guys played the first half and how you played the second?
Really, this was an emotional change. As much as that, I mean, you can look at all the X's and O's and all the other stuff that you want to look at. This was an emotional shift that took place, and these guys did it. All of the credit in the world goes to the leadership on this team. And the guys took hold. It made sense to them that we had to make a shift, and they just proactively got it done. I just kept yapping at them, and they had to take it and run, and they did. And there was 12 guys sitting in that room, and they all said, we can do this, you know, and they did. They just got it done, and they just changed it. And what happened is you saw a team find its way to perform close to its best. And we've played for a long time now, playing pretty darn good football. And it's really been the elevation of the defense for the most part. We were lagging behind our ability, you know, our performance level. We're better than that. And this game is so emotional, so tied to the energy of the game and that it calls for, and the connection, the chemistry. It's so crucial to play at this level, to play this well, this long. And we understood it last year. We just kind of got waylaid along the way. We had things going on in this team that we needed to overcome and grow through, and we did. And somewhere it was almost the 9th game or something, you know, about when it happened, you know, almost at the midway point of this year. It happened last year too. We went through the same thing last year. This is not new, but it's players that got this done, and I'm so proud. They're just thrilled to see the shift because it's so obvious. You can see it happened, and we understand something. It's about when you play for one another, it takes things to a whole different level. And I mean, we have to really understand what that means. And that's what these guys did.
Is there a different kind of satisfaction that comes with this division title because of that than last year?
Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, all you guys kept talking about how you can't do this and you can't get to this point again and you can't come back and all this stuff, you know. You can do it, and we just did it to this point. And we'll see how we do in the playoffs. We got back to division champs, and that's pretty rare, you know. And so I'm really proud of that. That was the challenge. That was what made me more excited about this year than any year I could remember. Because what if we could pull this in together and do something like this? Then we show that you can, and there's a way to do it. And so, you know, we can kind of say that now because we have a week off now, and we're going to get back to business here, you know, when we figure out what we're playing.
Good to see House get back.
Great to see House, yeah. House had a really good week, and the players really supported him. And we talked about how he'd always come through for us, you know, and how he could feel the support. He said that to the team when he had an opportunity, and then he came through and banged the heck out of football today. It was great.
You guys early on the punts, you had your normal defense. Was that just because they've been?
Absolutely, yeah. We were very wary of this team. They're a great special teams unit in terms of the tricks and all of the things that they can do. And so Brian Schneider did a great job orchestrating a way so that they couldn't affect us. So we just didn't want them to have a factor in the game. And we didn't care about the yardage they gained or how much we kicked, how far we kicked it. We just didn't want them to have a factor in the game. And that's in all due respect to them because they're really good at it. Jeff does a great job, and John Fossil does a great job.
Pete, from a 6-point deficit